20-pin connector, Inpa cable, ignition switch to second position, USB cable into the computer. I've already double clicked the Inpa icon, so it's gone into Inpa. You can see there on, clicked on. Maybe I should show you guys again just to make sure, but we're going to use this. We'll use DIS, and then we'll use that baby over there. So we are, double click Inpa, just like so, nothing else, just that. It'll automatically open that server. So it says on, we're going to go to E46, click, opens up. We're going to go to engine, we're going to go to M52, well technically M52 to U28, but M52 is fine. Double click and it opens, and there we go, we're in. And that just shows there's communication. That flashing light just shows there's communication between the cable and the computer. Info shows that info. Identification identifies the something, I'm not really sure what it is, but let's click here end. Let's go back to the menu, double click there accidentally, E46. So now you can see again how I do it. As transmission, if you want to go for transmission you go there, but I'm clicking to engine search. Show you guys some of the features. Double click. Okay, so you can go here and go to code. So I don't really know what that does, but error. So number of errors. Quick scan shows that's just a quick scan, shows 0 errors. So if you really want to go, you can go here down to this one that says read. So you read the codes first, and it reads and it says no errors, lucky us. You can go shadow codes, which is your shadow codes, and there should be codes, but it's things like the solenoid valve, the second what do you call it, the second air pump, secondary air pump, which I don't have. Okay, so read status is the next one we're gonna go. Read status, and then you have these options. So I'm not sure about the other values, but for our Vanos unit, we're first gonna put it in neutral, switch the car on. There we go. We're going to go down sensor, signal, Vanos is F4, so we go and you can either press F4 or you can either press here, and there's our live data. So you can see nice and healthy. Position intake sensor, that's just where it needs to be, 112, that's where it at 112, 103, 102, close enough. So those are those values. So we can go back. If we go back, the next option here, I'm back here, so we go to status. The other things you can do is the lambda probes, F5, check your lambda sensors. Here's also the value of the lambda sensors, all look okay. PW, oh, it's the sensor, the throttle and the sensor. So engine throttle values or valve and sensor, those values. So you can click on them, they won't do anything. A reg is forms of adaptation, not really sure. Also lambda sensors, adapter sensors and stuff. So you can see all of that is fine in the middle, no problem. Then the live data that we actually want to check is we go to activate. You can go activate all those things, but it goes to test Vanos, which is F4, and you can actually activate certain things here and it will actually activate it to test it. But you know, it won't do anything. Just test it and it'll ref it up to 1500 RPM and then go back down after the test is done, just to show you if it's fine or not. So I'm not going to go too much into that. Activate S6, which is the tank leak diagnosis, where it activates the tank, see if there's any tank leaks. Did it last time, mine is fine. Activate 3. 3 is also some other things. These are all the activation options, so you can activate things here just to see if they work properly. But I'll show you with the other scanner, it does it much better. So we go, I think, is it F7 read memory? No, that's also just another option. You can, if your German is quite good, you can have a read through that. No, not that. Don't want this. Cancel. I am actually looking for, which should give me the error or the F1 digital values. Digital, which just shows, if your German's quite good, you can see which is on and which is off. Those values. Input brake light off, those type of things, you know. So you can have a scan all of those things. So it's my antivirus. I don't want to sit too long with this. Get away. I don't want to stand too long with these things. I want to show you the other stuff. Okay, F7 rough. That's the one I'm looking for. F7 rough. So you go to F7, which is LU. This is each cylinder. Shows you how it's running. See there, all fine. No problems with the cylinders. If you do actually press the accelerator, you see they will change values and then they drop down again. Okay, so that's Inpa. So back, end, exit. I've basically covered DIS in my other videos, so I don't think I need to go over that again. You can go have a look at my other video that I posted. I'll quickly check if we can do Progman, which I actually do want to change a few settings over there. So you just activate that IFH service, double click, won't open any box, but it activates that. Go to shortcut to Windows XP that you created. We can actually switch it off now, sorry. Just make sure it's in position 2. I'm just going to change the USB, which I actually forgot, because the one side is for Inpa, the other side I programmed for DIS and Progman. So before I do this, I'm just quickly going to... Another problem why you hear the aircon coming on is I programmed that to, every time I switch the car on, it's supposed to be on full blast automatically adjust the automatic, what do you call it, whatever, but then the aircon comes on as well automatically. So I want to change that back again because it gets quite annoying after a while. Okay, we still got this cable, no change there. I'm quickly gonna just close this because I put the plug in again in a different place. I'm quickly gonna close that as well. Close. Okay, I'm gonna open this again. You don't have to open the diagnostic head